we're gonna start off working this outside here, all right? Relatively easy. We'll start out with that first, and then we'll get into this rut here. So that's gonna be a lot of fun here. But we're working this outside. I wanna see all you guys standing up to where we get to the berm, okay? And I want you guys using the berm, not up high in the berm though, all right? Down more in the base of it where the dirt's a little bit firmer, okay? So down in the meat of the berm, the dirt's a little bit harder, all right? And drop into your seat once you make it to the berm, and then roll the throttle on, okay? You can try standing up further. I'm very cool with that. A couple of the other guys in the previous group hit a lot faster standing up and a lot more comfortable standing up. But then there was majority of the group did it better sitting down. So find out what's best for you, all right? It's everyone's style is a little bit different, trying to find out what's, you know, what your style is. I mean, there is some techniques that are wrong, but then stuff like that, there's not a right or wrong way in this particular turn, okay? You can also play with something that's a little bit newer in the past few years of a style is feet on the pegs around your corners versus getting your foot up through the corners. You can try that as well. Same thing, the other group, a couple of the guys liked feet in the pegs. A couple of them didn't like it. You don't know unless you try it, okay? When you are feet in the pegs, you can sit down. It's not meaning you have to stand up all around it, but the benefit of leaving your feet on the foot pegs on the balls of our feet, you can squeeze your legs. You have a little bit more bike control in doing so. Also, your foot isn't as close to the ground to dab it. I saw a lot of the guys, especially in this inside, they're dabbing their foot a lot. And then usually when they dab their foot, it turns their handlebars and they're knifing their bars, and then they're off the gas, they're making a mistake, you know? So really be important not dab your foot. What's up?
Joe, can you also do a kind of a half and half combo, like stand, almost to the apex, sit, and
yeah,
sell out? I mean,
yeah,
you can kind of mix it up a little.
Yeah, for sure. Play with where you're sitting down. The minimum, I want you guys standing up till you get to the berm. But for sure, some of the guys are standing up halfway. Play with that. I highly encourage all you guys trying a little bit different of where you're sitting down, okay? But at least to the berm, all right? So play with that, all right? So we're gonna come in here, stand up at least toward the berm, drop into our seat, okay? There's a lot of other stuff I'll get into, but first I just wanna start with the simple stuff. Stand up, drop in your seat into the berm, and let's roll that gas on. With this berm, it's loose and sandy, okay? So you want to sit a little further back on our seat and kind of lean back a little bit more, taking that weight off the front tire, okay? And you really want to be this consistent throttle, all right? That doesn't have to be wide open. You know, it could be just a quarter of a throttle, but just consistent throttle that'll keep you pulling through the sand, okay? Pretty good. A couple things here. Firstly, I put a tire right there coming into this turn, okay? I want you guys on the outside of that tire, all right? I'd rather you guys enter into the berm early and then exit early than enter in late and exit late. You get what I'm saying? Some of you guys are coming in and to the berm like here, like straight into here, and then following out and then coming off. I'd rather you come in a little bit wider and have the exit hold the exit a little bit tighter, because that's gonna set us up a lot better for that next left-hand corner. You know what I'm saying? Does that kind of make sense? Also, it gets pretty deep if you follow that berm up kind of high through the middle of the exit. So especially for us little bikes here, we want to stay out of that, all right? Even for us big bikes too. Okay, so we're gonna come in around that outside tire, sweep it in a little bit wider, all right? We're gonna stand up past that tire till we get into this berm here, right? And then I really want you guys to focus on that inside leg, okay? Get that thing up there. All right, hold it up nice and high. All right, I see a lot of legs just kind of dangling there, just hanging out. All right, get that thing up there. Don't have it there like ready to dab it. All right, we gotta enter into this corner and plan to hit this corner like we're not gonna dab our foot, okay? Get that thing up there. If you knife the front, yeah, then you can dab it, but really try to hold that thing up there, all right? And once you sit down, right around where Don is right here, I want you to start rolling the gas on. Once you get to this point, it doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be a little bit of gas, but start rolling it on at that point and stay on it, okay? And that'll keep you pulling through the sand. There'll be a lot less like squirming with the bike, fighting the bikes as much, okay? So drop into there and roll that throttle on, come off that, and then we're gonna sweep in to that outside, roll on up the hill, okay? Pretty simple, this outside of that tire, and really focus on our inside legs, okay? Handle that.